Well, by golly and gee whiz, this is the Comedy Thief, and you're watching Funny Old Guys. Did it work?
No.
Almost.
Well, crap. That damn bugler, one more time. This is Comedy Thief. We tell jokes, but first of all, we're going to introduce ourselves individually. Dr. Fatpacker, say hello to our crowd.
Oh, yeah. Guten Tag, everybody. So nice to have you join us today.
And below me is, he's a substitute. This is, his nickname, his moniker is Old Fart. Well, he's old and he farts. Say hello there, Old Fart.
Hello.
Well, anyway, what we do, folks, we tell jokes, you laugh hysterically, but before we tell jokes, we have a point of conversation just between the three of us. And Dr. Fatpacker, what is the point of conversation today?
Well, I thought this one's good to think about. How about you win a contest in which you can choose to have 3 unlimited services of a cook, a chauffeur, or a house cleaner? Which one would you choose and why?
Okay.
I'm going down to you, sir. Yeah, you. The old fart below me. Come on.
Oh, me. Well, first of all, I don't eat that much, being single, living by myself.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a cook and it wouldn't be a chauffeur because I still like to drive myself and I don't go around very much.
Right.
So it would have to be a house cleaner, I can't stand dusting and scrubbing, washing windows and all that. So housekeeper.
Excellent. How about you, Comedy Thief? Which one of those would you like?
Well, Old Fart, you are dusty, but that's another story entirely.
I know.
All right, what are the 3 choices? A housekeeper,
3 choices.
a
A
cook,
cook, a chauffeur, or a house cleaner.
Well, I would break all the rules. You know what I would do? I'd take that chauffeur, that cook, and that housekeeper, and I would give them to my girlfriend Bambi in exchange for unlimited fooling around. That's what I would do. So
well, you only can have one of them.
well, I broke the rules.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, then I'll try to do the same thing. I would give 1/3 of the money to the cook, 1/3 to the chauffeur, and 1/3 to the house cleaner, and I get all 3 of them then.
Well, there you go, but only for an hour.
Yeah, pretty much. That's about all I'm good for anymore.
Well, there you go. Dr. Fatpacker, tell us some jokes.
Oh, I've got a couple of bad jokes for you. I'm tired of being single. This weekend I'm dressing up and going to court tomorrow to see who's getting divorced.
Oh, you're going to pick one of them? Did I get that right?
I already told you that. I'm on the joke part now. I wish you would pay attention. I'm
old.
tired of being single.
I'm old.
I'm dressing up and going to court tomorrow and see who's getting divorced.
You must have ESP.
At least. At home, I've got ESPN.
All right, I lost that one.
Okay. If I ever won the lottery, rest assured, nobody around me will be poor. And I mean that. I will move to a rich neighborhood.
Okay.
Been losing him completely today on these. I'll try one more. Okay? I'm trying to lose weight and tried some Triscuits. They're the perfect snack for anyone that ever had the urge to eat wicker furniture.
Wicker furniture. Okay, I got that one.
Okay, that's yours.
Old Fart, tell us a joke.
Well, I'll tell you what, when your woman is acting up, just tell her, less bitching, more kitchen. Women love it when you rhyme.
Yeah. And that's when the fight started, yeah?
So, what do you call, guys? What do you call a chicken who's afraid of the dark?
Oh, pray tell.
A chicken. That's the answer.
Chicken. A chicken.
Dr. Fatpacker.
All right, so I saw this the other day, this crowded city at a busy bus stop. This woman who was waiting for a bus was wearing a tight leather skirt, right? As the bus stopped and it was her turn to get on, she became aware that her shirt was too tight to allow her leg to come up to the height of the first step. Oh my God. So she gave a quick smile to the bus driver, reached behind her and unzipped her skirt a little bit, right? Thinking this would give her enough room. So she tried again and it didn't help. So she a little more embarrassed. She once again reached behind her to unzip her skirt a little more. The second time she attempted it, she still couldn't get her leg up on the first step. Oh my goodness. So with a little smile, she again reached behind, unzipped a little more, and again couldn't do it. So this large Texan who was standing behind her picked her up and put her gently on the step of the bus. She went ballistic. And she turned to the would-be Samaritan and said, "How dare you touch my body? I didn't even know who you are." And the Texan kind of smiled and he goes, "Well, ma'am, normally I would agree with you, but after you unzipped my fly 3 times, I kind of figured we were at least friends."
Yes. Good one. Good one. Tell us the joke.
Well, I'll tell you, the other day I was telling my girlfriend that I'd gotten bitten on my walk by a Great Dane. And she says, "Oh my God," she said, "imagine if it had been a small child." And I told her I could have fought off a small child, Karen.
Yeah. Good Lord. Yesterday in church,
Yeah.
sitting there waiting for the church service to start, in walks this beautiful 25-year-old blonde, blue-eyed beauty, completely naked.
Oh.
Not a stitch of clothing on. Well, our pastor came running over to her and says, young lady," says, "Oh my goodness, you can't come in here dressed like that." And she said, "Oh, yes, I can. I have a divine right." And the pastor said, "And you have a magnificent left as well, but you're not coming into this church." Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, one day I was cooking dinner and my son came up to me and said, "One day I will work and help you with the bills and the groceries and the house expenses." Oh my gosh, my eyes started to tear up. Oh, he'll be 32 next month.
There you go. Okay, there, old fart.
Well, this man, he ran home from work. He pulled his wife into the bedroom, threw her on the bed, and pulled the blankets over them. And she was absolutely shocked, as he hadn't been like this for the past 20 years.
Wow.
Then her husband said, "Look, my new watch glows in the dark."
That's what he said, yes. Well, let me see, where are we? Oh, this fellow's in the interrogation room at police headquarters. And the guy says, "Look, I'm not saying a word until my lawyer's present." And the cop said, "Buddy, you are a lawyer." He says, "Exactly. Where's my present?" That's what he said. Dr. Fatpacker.
All right, Billy Bob and Bubba worked at a woman's garment factory. So they decided to go down together and each apply for a credit card. As they were asked about their employment, Billy Bob spoke up and said he worked at a woman's garment factory making pantyhose. But Bubba spoke up and he said proudly, he says, "I'm a diesel fitter." Well, the interviewer goes, "I thought you two worked together." And Billy Bob goes, "Oh, we do. I sort the pantyhose," and Bubba puts him over his head and says, "Diesel fitter."
Oh, strange is that one. Old fart.
Well, here's something that's interesting. Saying and shit after anything will make it sound really gangster. For example, "I like to crochet and shit."
Yeah. And to continue on for further things.
And okay, guys, here's a question.
All right.
If your mother-in-law and a murderer were drowning and you had to choose, would you go to a movie or just have lunch? Either one. Oh, this is your last one.
Oh, well, hell yeah, I tell you. The people these days, I don't understand what's going on with the younger generation. I went to a car dealership to pick up my car after service, right? I was told the keys had been locked in it, right? So I went to the service department, found a mechanic, young guy, working feverishly to unlock the driver's side door. So as I watched, I was on the passenger side and I instinctively tried to open the door and it was open. And I said to the guy, hey, it's open. And he goes, I know, I already did that side.
Oh, we won't guess his background and
No, not at all. I didn't know if he was Bubba or Billy Bob.
nationality. Anyway, okay, here's your last one there, old fart.
Well, you know, there's one great thing about the Texas heat.
Oh, yes.
You guarantee no one is waiting in your back seat to kill you.
Well, there you go. It's like, my God. Well, anyway, here's my last one. Remember I mentioned, Bambi, my girlfriend?
Yeah.
Well, last week she told me sex is better on vacation.
Oh.
And I thought that's not a very nice thing to write on a postcard. That's anyway, this is the Comedy Thief saying goodbye. We're so glad you are. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. We invite a famous person to be on our very next video. And Dr. Fat Pecker, who is the famous person we're going to invite?
Well, I wanted to invite somebody famous from Star Wars. And I thought, let's invite Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman. Natalie, you're going to be on our very next video. So Natalie, you have to check in at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And Natalie, if you don't check in 24 hours, guess what? You're going in the trash bin. So this is the Comedy Thief saying goodbye, passing it along to Dr. Fat Packer for his farewell.
Well, auf Wiedersehen, everybody. Tschüss, nay, yeah. Oh, before you go, please look down at the bottom and subscribe. It'd be very helpful to us. We appreciate it. And if you want to tell some of your friends about Funny Old Guys, please do that. But it's easier if you get one of our fancy dancy business cards. It has our address and everything on that. When you can go and give these out, just send us an email to funnyoldguys@gmail.com. When we'll send you a bunch of these, okay?
Yes, we will. And old fart, we want you to say goodbye to our happy hunk of video watchers.
Goodbye
to our happy hunk of video watchers. Thank you.
Okay, we're done. We're out of there. We'll see you down the road.
So we should say thank you to Old Fart for filling in for Homeless Charlie. I thought he did a pretty good job.
I thought he was.
We'll see you later at another time, I'm sure.
I thought he was crappy.
Well, there you go.
Everybody wave goodbye. We're out of here. Everybody wave down the road.